Welcome back to some more Monster Train 2 Monster Action. Hope you are doing well myself. Though in the middle of a bit of a snowstorm, watching that through the window, but I think I have enough time to play a game. Now this is going to come out the Monday that the new DLC is going to come out. So I wanted to do a challenge run, a couple of reasons. It's, not new content for DLC yet, but I want to pre-record it. And the RNG, what is offered throughout the run, might differ once they have a new release edition out. So I wanted to play this. This is from Draco, ShapedIdentityPresents. We got Umbra paired with exiled Lazarus League and a winged Spirits. This actually seems like a decent start for a cursed run. But we'll see what we get. Now, this is a pretty nice making of a morsel of pseudoscience, a morsel master. I do like that. I am going to check champions first. Yeah, and I'm going to take a glutton. This glutton's going to help us get through these early waves. Now we are going to need multiple good hits to kill off cherubs. And then we do have to deal with silencers later on, but we do have some options. And I am going to take, this is actually, Crystallized Wing is nice because this is, Umbra especially is a really good clan with X spells. So that sets up some amazing combos. The housing, on the other hand, is something that allows you to really hit all of these, especially both of these first Merchant of Steels. Try to get as many multi-strikes on your hits. So I'm going to take the Pyrostone housing, maybe get a couple multi-strikes, some other upgrade into a unit. But at the beginning, we're going to be pretty fine just with a Penumbra and a Morsel Master. Right, and we can just, I'm going to do all Shade Splitters. I think that's going to be our best bet. We're going to feed the bottom. Probably could have done top. Definitely just get double stats here. We're going to sacrifice there. Yeah, I think this is a super solid start. This is not going to be an issue for anyone. It's definitely not a seed that's going to start out cursed. It might end cursed, but it's definitely not going to start out that way. I'm going to drop both of these behind. That's going to give us the most damage. Don't think you have any damage on you yet. Nope. Just get rid of all these. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to get the kill up top. But let's give you health and life steal and just do upper number. I don't know, full heal because we have the ability. And triple reanimate. Yeah. Gorge Penumbra is a good unit to kill things early on. Prismal Dust is nice, but so is Perils. We'll take the Perils for now. Overworked Assistant could be good. So we're going to take that. That does give us backline clear, which is one of the things this clan does need. We see Titanite and Quick. We see a Shadow Eater. I do like a Shadow Eater. I'm going to give you Titanite. And I think we're just going to put Damage Shield on the Morsel Master. We're going to put a Reanimate on this Overworked Assistant. Gives me two options for backline clear units now, which is good. Alright, Shadow Eater gets to go down. We will go Penumbra. I think we're going to drop you bottom. Let's go ahead and get high stats on you because you do have the Titanite. A Titanite, one of these does take out a lot of things. Let's go double Ember. And our guy on top is just going to be there for cleanup, which is honestly plenty. Keep your stats high. I mean, this is enough that we are... Yeah, I mean, we get the kill. Titanite Shadow Eater, if you can feed it consistently, does a lot of strong healing. Like the gold, like Space Prism. Let's take a pack morsels. I do want to guaranteed morsels. I like a Forevermore Serum, but it's not really what I'm looking for. We are going to go to the left. Merchant of Steel shows me multi-strike. I really want this on my Shadow Eater. I'll give you starting attack. What do we get here? An Overgorger. Ooh. I'm sad I took the other multi-strike. I think I'm going to skip, unfortunately. We're going to see what the Alcove has. Spikes A. None of these are like amazing spikes, so I'm going to leave them. They're not spikes this deck needs. And I do want to visit this last one. Maybe we can get another multi-strike. So I'm going to save all my gold because I can get like a hold over here. Yeah, we're going to save the gold. If I can get like a hold over spell chain on the perils, we're super set on spells. If I can get, you know, a lot of things, we're super set on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna just make sure we do triple this. Let's get the lifesteal. That's gonna take out a few guys, which is nice. You still being alive is annoying. We definitely just need to keep taking out things on the bottom. Let us just sack both of those. We need to do 10 damage, so I do have to equip up top. So we're going to equip bottom with our multi-striker. We're going to equip top with you. Definitely just the morsel miner here. I was hoping for spikes. It's okay. We don't want to redraw stuff, so I'm going to double sacrifice these assistants. Get our equipment on the important units. Packed morsels and a shade splitter. Let's keep the lifesteal going down bottom. Give you spikes. Nice. I think let's actually just get rid of the Spear Steward, send the morsel back through. I'm fine with all this. We get our double units. Let's just get our stats really high bottom. I'm pretty sure this is a nice smooth bottom kill with the Shadow Eater. Oh, none of these need a weapon anymore. Double Ember. More stats here. Very nice. Thank you. Ooh, I think we can do silly things with Burning Transfer, but it requires endless. But the 18 bolts does give us more backline clear, so that's actually what I'm going to take. Another Morsel Master? I'm going to take it, and we're going to take draw. I want to make sure I'm drawing my morsels. I like my Ember, but we do need the draw. I want this gold. We're going to skip, do like a meat hook. Alright, we're probably going to take Ember next because we want that Mew hook out. Hold over. Awesome. We're going to re-roll. Spell Chain. Awesome. We are taking double draw for this Perils. Now, let's put some health in this. Now we just need to start thinning our deck. I'm going to keep you as a big unit. -1 Ember is going to be fine. Don't worry about it. You go down and you go down. This goes middle. Yeah, this is why I took double draw, because I need to make sure I actually draw units. It is kind of important. I'm going to take damage from that first guy for certain. I'm going to summon all these morsels. You need to be high damage. I'm going to let those cycle back in. All right. It's not enough to kill those. Oh, that guy's getting through. We only take one hit, but this double junk hand is what is going to hurt us a lot here. I do need this unit to perish. Not quite enough to get there. On the bright side, those two backliners are not going to get through this guy. I'm actually at a point where I can probably be playing that bottom. Not quite enough. But if I do a Rubble Morsel, yeah, that gets us there. Awesome. Just gain 3 health. Nine damage is not bad. I do not need an engine upgrade because I'm going to be doing Ember Drain as a package. Organ Harvester. Ooh, that's going to be really strong and relentless. We're going to take that. Now, at some point, we do have to worry about, for example, what we're going to do about entropy here. Quick and Dualism. Probably not. Iron Tongue. That's an interesting one. I actually can do... Yeah, we're going to do Iron Tongue. I really like this now. I'm going to give you quick and health. Nice, another multi-strike. That's what we'll probably end up doing. Let's just put another reanimate on you. Is playing mid-top together into Seraph here. We can play top floor on this one. That's going to be fine. Let's get our guys out. Yeah, this is going to be fine. Now, I could go ahead and give you sweep now, but I think we actually give you the sweep to spare my top floor better. That guy's gonna go down fast, though. But hey, we get our scaling. That is important. Yeah, I can take this. This is fine by me. I'm gonna blast. Awesome. And we need to keep you high damage. If we give you lifesteal, you do live, which is good. Might as well throw this on a morsel for a little extra damage. And I don't mind letting the morsels go back into our deck. Keep you healthy. If I give you pseudoscience, it's a lifesteal. Darn. Well, we'll sacrifice the Ember so you can go to full health. That's fine. And we sacrifice the unit to make sure we have plenty of space. This is fine. Yeah, we got this mid-game down. You do a little bit, which is all that matters. Let's go ahead and double up some stats here, double up some stats there. Yeah. Might as well go for that Winged Spirit. Double lifesteal is actually going to let me put plenty of damage into that. All right. Stats, stats. Gain 3 health. Bam. So far, we're doing quite good through all of this. Feast? I like a feast. Acid shower is actually pretty decent. But we're gonna skip it. Okay, dupe removals. Let's go to the left. This has better options. Hold over. Hold over on a morsel thing is not bad for us, so we're gonna probably do that. But we're gonna see what the alcove has first. Ooh, we're gonna take -1 number and more draw. That's actually hilarious for us. Then we can definitely hold over something like a making of the morsel. Intrinsic, no. Double stack, consume, permafrost. None of these are things I really need. Half of them are things I can't use. But we're definitely going to play bottom here. And top. Yeah, this is the draws I don't want though. The double summon does clear that out, which is nice. We give you the stats. Now we could go ahead and feast, but it's not going to be enough to clear these out, unfortunately. So we're going to feast here just for an extra bit of damage. Yeah, I should have removed those train stewards. Oh, you're going to have a lot of health. All right, we need to make sure we are killing units as much as possible. Awesome. So you are going to need a magma morsel and then a morsel miner. And you just need more damage. Hmm. 90 out of 124. Darn it. Does that kill me? You're going to get up to 30 some health. Oh man, I have to do some math, don't I? So, you are gaining 12. That's going to put you at 31 damage with 1 lifesteal. You're at 104 minus 105. You're going to end up at 19. But the lifesteal is going to put you to full again. Exactly. Which means I'm going to take a 1 hit. That's going to be fine. Alright, 160, so we do need to start making sure that's pumped up in numbers. But hey, that does the job for us. Okay. We have now stabilized. We are going to be fine. Which means I can also start focusing my stats on bottom. Yeah, we need to get rid of all these train stewards. They are simply in the way. But now we can put one middle. And what I think we can actually do is we can probably put the quick sweeper one bottom floor against Seraph. Like, put these two at the quick sweeper bottom is going to be, or mid, and then maybe the Shadow Eater top floor might be the correct thing to do. But we really need to focus on thinning out our deck. We're definitely taking another draw, though. Can't stop me there. Mines of their own isn't bad. Another Blazing Bolts isn't horrible. We'll do that. I like more damage. More draw for sure, though. We're going to go to the health and the purges. Another reanimate. We could do that. Alright. Let's get rid of these train stewards. They junk up the deck. They are not necessary. And when I say get rid of them, we're really getting rid of them. Get rid of this 2 spear stewards as well. Alright, so we have a 29 card deck with 7 draw, 9 draw. Oh, that's really good. How did I end up way down there? 2 more space. That is another set of morsels. But I'd rather have the starting health because 35 gets 1 shot against Seraph. -1 Ember is rough. But we're going to do this just how we have originally planned. Ah, we miss. That's okay. We are going to save the double Ember for next round. So that we have plenty of Ember to cast things. Alright, we're going to draw half of our deck this turn. Alright, can I get spikes? No. So I'm going to kill another unit. There we go. Get our quick sweeper. Bring you forward. We are going to get stats when we put this up here, so we're going to do that. Might as well chump. Actually, that was a bad chump. Yeah, this is fine. Now we are winning. Does not matter if those guys get through because they are just going to perish up here. Nice. I like the Umbra. We are going to feed you as well. We're at full health, so let's get the stronger one next. Sure, we will feed you as well. Just gotta get rid of the equipment. Nice, got rid of the silencer. Can't protect you. No, it's just gonna come up with plenty of stats, but we're gonna be fine. Yeah, we're definitely fine. Man, we get a full hand. We do get 700 damage into the boss. That's pretty nice. And yeah, there's no way this does not get a kill. Both of these are max, so let's just gain some health. Very cool. Furnace tap, we'll love to see it. Don't think I need any of those. That's where the purge is, but we're definitely going to go for this dupe side. Another spell chain. Spell chain the furnace tap. I like the intrinsic on making of a morsel. Cheaper, that's a little late. Yeah, I like this versatile Ember Staff. Okay. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm looking for double stack. Remove consume. Double stack is good. I'm gonna purge some more cards. And it's going to be erratic assistance. We do have a dupe. That's good to know. Alright, so we purged 2 erratic assistants. I can purge 1 more card. Let's purge a pseudoscience. Now we consume out the other pseudoscience. I'd rather keep both blazing bolts. And then the dupe. Honestly, I might just do perils. Kind of like that. Could do this for even more multi-strike. Let's get more multi-strike. We need to kill the Titans quickly. The Ember Staff is going to be easy to trigger, thankfully. But we are going to play this like before. You go here, you go here. We are going to put the quick one middle. This is all fine, honestly. Ooh, nice. Let's get all of our morsels out. We have enough to do that as well. Really cool. Let's give you more lifesteal. And then just you more stats. We're going to let those shuffle back in. Morsels are fine to shuffle back in. Now these do clog up my draw, unfortunately. Spikes is good. I'm gonna let this guy perish. That's gonna take out the whole floor. We get double morsels. And let's go lifesteal 45 by 11. Pretty cool. Alright, I do get my quick sweep this turn. I don't care if you get attack. Very nice. The quick sweep means that's going to perish. We're going to set you down. You do die. So let's just take out one of those so you live around, because why not? And I have to figure out who is the correct one to hit with this. It's going to be you. Even more lifesteal is good. We're redrawing like our whole deck. That is really nice. Get some feasts in. We are just going to get rid of both of these morsel jewelers. All right, we can go ahead and get these stats mid this time. Awesome. Once you get rolling with this, we are pretty well unstoppable, which is nice. It's just we have to get all of our pieces first, and that's why we have all this draw. We only need 2 morsels, but let's cast all of them. Let's see what's best. We'll give you some damage shield. We'll give you some more attack. Alright, more stats for mid is good. Blazing Bolts continues to hit exactly what I need. Very cool. Alright, we definitely have to perils up top this time. Let's get rid of the junk. No point in taking extra damage. Damage shield, we do nearly take out this full floor, which is cool. You know what? Let's do even more. More damage shield. I mean, we got this on top, so might as well, right? Good job, my sweeper. And blazing bolts, blazing bolts. Only a measly 14 reanimate. Now there's the one silence wave. But I think I can play bottom and mid and be fine. Though maybe I want to play bottom and top. Get more time to set up. Hard to say. Alright. I'm going to play these two bottom. We will play you mid. Play the morsel, the junk. We're going to drop this erratic assistant. Start getting our stats, right? We'll save you for now. Shame about that double furnace tap draw, though. But now we got perils, and we are set. We do want to make sure we actually, drop things. Who do I think is going to be the slowest? Honestly, it might be you. So let's just start throwing that into the boss up top. They both want health scaling pretty bad. That's my opinion. I'm gonna daze here. $30 does mean this is gonna kill any morsels that come out, which is not cool. So we're gonna let this pack of morsels go back in. If we're lucky, we draw blazing bolts. We don't draw blazing bolts. That's fine. You can always draw it next turn. And we can always daze that guy. Alright, both of them kind of need these life steals, right? Let's get all of our stats nice and high. We do have to blazing bolts there. Very cool. We are going to get all of our morsels, and we have to decide where do we want to put these morsels. And we definitely want to put some bottom. It's going to clear that wave. I think we chump here so we can daze next turn. And we keep our stats high here. Gotta make sure you have plenty of reanimate. Very nice. Daze. Haha. We're gonna have plenty of health. And if there's ever a risk where one of these are actually dying, I can always just pop full heal of my fire. But that's like the emergency backup. All right. We need to toss you. double morsel. I was hoping for the lifesteal. $1,400, so you're gonna die the next time you come around. So let's put that into here. Do a full heal next turn to see if that keeps you alive on mid. Alright, let's pop this full heal. You do stay alive, that's hilarious. Damage shield is fine. Let's keep the health as high as we can. I really want more lifesteal morsels for you, but it's okay. There's the silence unit. Finally shows up. Just in time for blazing bolts. Oh, perfect. Let's see, do we get an ember morsel? No, that's a shame. Keep giving you damage shield. And let's just keep giving you even more damage just to make sure we kill for sure next turn. Get rid of the junk. Very cool. Give you a morsel. Very cool. Let's gain some health because we can. All right, run summary. There we go. A nice run for Umbra. Definitely, I could see the choice either way for the starting artifact. The crystallized wing is nice for Umbra, especially because, well, we didn't see the Shroud Spike, but it could help a lot with the Shroud Spike. It does help with things like the other X-Cost spells like Kindle, the damage one. It helps with the blazing bolts. All of those are really good hits for it. Morsels are good. You do have to be careful if you take something like a Shadow Eater into pretty much most of the Titans, because the sweepers or the silencers are really bad. Corruption's just annoying, but it can be really bad on a frontline Shadow Eater as well. So you have to be careful about that. The one option that helps a lot is what I did, which is you get a quick support unit and give it the Iron Tongue. That allows it to sweep away most things. Occasionally, those 50 health ones still live, so you have to watch out for that. If you had a multi-strike on it, that helps a lot. But a quick sweeper obviously is good for clearing out the backlines. And then the Shadow Eater just fully clears up. I took the Firestone Housing because the big issue that a lot of times you face with Umbra is you just don't have enough hits. And you often want more hits, so if I save more spots for multi-strike, it's just better for us. Obviously, finding 2 multi-strike matters a lot, but Shadow Eater needs I think honestly, takes really well. Titanite and multi-strike are probably the best 2 in my opinion. Tiny Stone's also really good, but yeah, really Titanite and multi-strike is what you want to put on Shadow Eater, so it survives forever and can actually get some hits going. What else? Finding that Perils early was good, and then immediately finding a holdover and spell chain for it right away was really strong, because that allowed me to take, once I had that, the Leaky Pen and the second of the draw relic. So I was drawing it, within the first couple of turns, really drawing through that deck. Even though it hurt deployment, I was still fine because I was drawing so fast. The other nice thing about morsels when you draw fast is you actually, draw your morsel cards and get to play them out. from having these as my main units was just taking things that help supplement to make sure I had backline clear if I ever whiffed on a Shadow Eater turn. That's why I took the Overworked Assistant. That's why I took the Iron Tongue for the quick unit. This is why I took the Blazing Bolts, both of them. They're just extra ways to help clear out waves. Obviously, a Spell Chain double stack Burner Staff at the end helps a lot too. Oh yeah, we pushed through. Shadow Eater is very strong. Go back to the challenge. We can see quick what Draco did. All right, so they did Penumbra. There was a Bloodthirsty Blade. That's actually a really good one with the Shadow Eater, Swift Steel Dagger, Void Armament, Zone of Silence. A lot of interesting, I mean, these are all strong things to do. Crucible Collector, so they took the Collector over. Oh, nope, there's the Shadow Eater. So yeah, it looks like their strategy was going to be like Shadow Eater with the Blade. Probably fused with, I'm going to guess, maybe a Void Armament later with a Zone of Silence out turn 1. That could do good things. My guess here is they probably just whiffed too often on morsels into their Shadow Eater. And when you whiff on morsels into Shadow Eater, then you are not killing the backliners, not killing the cherubs, and that means those huge tanks are being fed. You really need consistent backline clear against Kale, and that's what they are missing here. The Shades, because they had the 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So once they got these, they were good, but they had to get there first, which is the big issue. I don't think they were on the wrong track. Like I said, they did take the Kindle. Now this is an interesting choice. I'm not sure I agree with. They took the Kindle, which is fine. That's a good perspective play. I do like my Blazing Bolts because it helps shore things up a little bit more. They didn't have anything to use it for yet, but it is a good, like I said, perspective play. Maybe if they took, did they take one of the spikes earlier? No. I think that would be a stronger play if you had taken one of the spikes early on, but they did not. That Ring 3 event. I do think duping it probably was not the right call. You didn't have any payout for the Kindle yet, so I don't think duping this was what you wanted to do yet. If you had a dupe, it's a good question. I'm not sure what I would dupe here. There's not many amazing dupe targets, unfortunately. Probably just another morsel generator, just because you want to make sure you hit it. But yeah, just looks like it failed on the lack of backline clear against Kale, so those big guys had too much attack with their lifesteal, and they just kind of pushed and crushed through the fire. I mean, I had the leaked one through, and I was a little bit more consistent. I think in this deck, for my redundancies on backline clears, I still had to play Penumbra top floor. I think that's one thing you want to do, is you want to play Penumbra top floor. If they did not, just to make sure you can punch through those big heavies. If they make it up, you have to make sure you get plenty of feeding there. All right, well, that is the end of this Cursed Seed Shaped Identity Presents. So thank you for watching and have fun.